Hosted by Matt Riches. Watch the market unfold. Turning data to gold. Watch the market unfold. Turning data to gold. Watch the market unfold. Turning data to gold. Peace, blessings. Grand Rising, joyous awakenings. Good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickers broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. This is the pre-market briefing. It is Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. Happy Wednesday. We have major inflation data come out at 5:30 here in the pre-market, and we'll get to that in a minute. We had a couple AI infrastructure earnings come out yesterday. I'll let you know how those went as well. This show is for education and entertainment purposes only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Before we get into all the information, let's get into the mindset with our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I'm the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, now let's check out some data. So we got 4 red inflation folder reports at 5:30 a.m. We got core CPI month over month. Forecast is 0.2%, actual 0.2%. Core CPI year over year, forecast 2.5%, actual 2.5%. CPI month over month, forecast 0.1%, actual 0.1%. CPI year over year, forecast 3.4%, actual 3.4%. Every inflation reading landed exactly in line with expectations. That means there's no upside inflation surprise for the market to absorb. The initial reaction was positive, with index futures pushing to new pre-market highs while the VIX and the Treasury yields move lower. The fear and greed index is at 61. We remain in greed, although the reading has declined from yesterday's 65. That tells us that risk appetite remains strong, but investors are displaying slightly less enthusiasm than they were yesterday. All right. So the VIX is now at 15.18. The VIX is at $15.18. The 10-year Treasury yield note moved slightly lower at 4.66%. Gold is at $4,428 an ounce. Bitcoin is at $64,000. Ethereum is at $1,900. And now those earnings that we had yesterday, we had CoreWeave. It's up approximately 18% in the pre-market, while Super Micro is up around 9% following their earnings report. The response reinforces continued investor enthusiasm for artificial intelligence infrastructure, cloud computing capacity, and data center demand. These moves provide additional support for AI-linked semiconductor and infrastructure stocks, but traders should still watch whether the opening gains hold after regular trading begins. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Title: Use their emotions. In essence, the idea is not to counter people's strong emotions, but move with them and find a way to channel them in a productive direction. In the book Change, the authors describe a rebellious teenager who was suspended from school for dealing drugs. The teenager wanted revenge against the principal. The therapist advised the mother that the principal expected him to fail while completing his work at home. Doing well academically would therefore embarrass the principal and prove him wrong. This advice played directly into the teenager's rebellious nature. Instead of fighting his anger, the therapist redirected it. The student threw himself into his homework because academic success became a form of revenge. The lesson is that powerful emotions are not always meant to be suppressed. Sometimes the most effective strategy is to redirect that energy toward a productive result. For experience long-term investors experience greed, fear, excitement, rage, and impatience. Attempting to eliminate those emotions completely is unrealistic. A better strategy is to channel them productively. Fear can motivate deeper research and better diversification. Greed can be redirected into consistently investing rather than reckless speculation. Regret can become a reason to review mistakes and improve the investment process. Use emotion as a signal to slow down, examine the fundamentals, and make a deliberate decision. Day traders experience strong emotions in compressed periods. Instead of denying fear, use it to define risk. Instead of allowing excitement to cause an impulsive entry, channel it into waiting for confirmation. Instead of revenge trading after a loss, direct that frustration into reviewing the setup and protecting the rest of your capital. Emotion contains energy. The goal is to prevent that energy from controlling the trade and redirect it toward disciplined execution. Stay patient, stay disciplined, execution over emotion, process over prediction. Now let's get on these charts, y'all. All right, first up, we got Nvidia currently in the pre-market at 220.42 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low 218.10, followed by the gap. The gap begins at 216.40, and yesterday's low was 216.20. The midway point of the gap is 214.75. The bottom of the gap is 213. Underneath that, we got a level at 211. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 221.09. And then our smart money concepts resistance zone starts here at 221.35. We do have some levels inside this huge zone. The first one is 222.20, followed by 224.20, 225.65, 228.95. Excuse me. That zone goes all the way up to 232.32. Next, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 304.03. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 303.80, followed by 302.80, 302.55, 301.30, $300 even. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 305.30, 306.50, 307.60, and then the bottom of this gap here is 309.97. Next, we got Google currently in the pre-market at 345.50. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, 345.11, 343.40, 342.50. Then we got the top of this gap here at 340. The midway point of the gap is 338.25. The bottom of the gap is 336.50. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 346.90, 348.20, 350.25, 352.65. Next, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market at $499.50. To the downside support, we got $497, $493.50, $488.50. To the upside resistance, we got 502, which is the pre-market high, 504.40, 505.35, 509.05, 511.15, 513.70. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market at 273.44. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, 271.60, 271.35, yesterday's low, 270.75, 268.85. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 274, followed by 275.60, 278.85, 281.05. Next, we got TSM looking very strong here in the pre-market. It's at pre-market highs right now at 433. To the downside support, we got 428.25. And then pre-market low, 423.50. 419.70. To the upside resistance, we got 435, 438, 439.65, 443.25. Next, we got AVGO, also looking very strong here in the pre-market. Current price 424.60 to the downside support. We got the pre-market low 416.75, 413.23, 410.75. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high 425.30, 426.75, and then we got the bottom of this gap here at 430.85. It's a huge gap. Inside the gap, we got some levels. 434.10, 442.20, 448.90. Next, we got SpaceX currently in the pre-market at 134.79. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 134, followed by 130.50, 127.60. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 136.07, followed by 137.47 and 140. Next, we got Meta currently in the pre-market at $600.45. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low, 597.50, 593.40, 588.45. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 603.88, 606.85, 611.25, 612.45. And then the bottom of this gap here, which starts at 614.70. Next, we got Tesla currently in the pre-market at 334.20. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 332.80, 330.40, 329.55, 328.20. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 334.86, followed by 336.20, 337.25, and then we got a gap that starts at 342.13. Next, we got Berkshire Beat currently in the pre-market. It's pushing pre-market lows right now, which is 515. Underneath that, we got 513.90, 512.20. The upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 517.16, 520.55. Next, we got Eli Lilly currently in the pre-market at 1209. To the downside, we got 1208, 1206, 1294, 1283. The upside, we got 1216, which is a pre-market high, 1225, 1238, 1242. All right, I think MU will be back in the $1 trillion ticker camp after today's close because the semis are looking so good.
Chase excellence, never chase money. Why? Because money has an incredible way of finding excellence. Did you chase excellence and not money? Do you have the intellectual curiosity to learn everything you can about this incredible industry and master it? Become the smartest person in the room. Have you mastered it?
Alright, so here's another song that I made. This is actually the melodic version of the Trapper Vision song that I made yesterday. Check it out, people.
$1 trillion tickers. Precincts. Salute to the big homie, Wall Street Trapper. Trapping Tuesdays. Every Tuesday live on YouTube. Showing and teaching the culture how to build wealth. Wall Street looks like us now. Two portfolios shown every week. One buy and hold, trying to beat the S&P. One only options, showing what's possible. This game can change your future, nothing's impossible. Different type mental, got receipts to prove it. Full transparency, even when he lose it. Watch them 10x 400K in 2 years. Then $1 million one trade, made the vision clear. Trapper got the vision, Wall Street grind. Educating the culture, elevating the minds. Options swing, investments grow. Teaching every trapper to turn your money on gold. Trapper got the vision, ownership the mission. Turn knowledge into wealth with disciplined decisions. From the New Orleans streets streets, we making Wall Street melanin shine. Wall Street looks like us now. Hey. God and money is so divine. From the streets to Wall Street, turn pain into gain. New Orleans raised him, now the world knows his name. Learn how wealth moves, now we teaching the rules. Breaking down the market, giving this people the tools. Stocks and options, ownership is the plan. Teaching the culture how to make money expand. Turn struggle into knowledge, the knowledge into wealth. Now we teaching every trapper how to build for themselves. Got the vision, Wall Street grind. Educating the culture, elevating the minds. Options swing, investments grow. Teaching every trapper to turn your money on gold. Trapper got the vision, ownership the mission. Turn knowledge into wealth with disciplined decisions. From the New Orleans streets, we making Wall Street melanin shine. Wall Street looks like us now. God and money is so divine. Money trees in sight, now the future looking bright. Black wealth building ownership is the light. Upgrading how we think, mindset, steroid strong. Generational wealth, we've been waiting too long. Visualize the gains, then actions create dreams. Building your portfolio, bouncing ideas off the team. Breaking down barriers, forever we invest. Trap a vision for the culture, putting his knowledge to the test. Knowledge turns into action. Action turns into wealth. Ownership and discipline. Gotta bet on yourself. Each one, teach one. Watch the lessons expand. Wall Street looks like us. Now we understand. Wall Street grind. Educating the culture, elevating the minds. Options swing, investments grow. Teaching every trapper to turn your money on gold. Got the vision, ownership, the mission. Turn knowledge into wealth with disciplined decisions. From the New Orleans streets, we making Wall Street melanin shine. Wall Street looks like us now. God and money is so divine. Salute to the big homie, Wall Street Trapper, for teaching the culture, ownership, and wealth creation, for showing the wins and showing the losses, for proving what's possible when knowledge meets execution. Trapping Tuesdays, every Tuesday live on YouTube, tune in. Keep upgrading the way the culture sees Wall Street. God and money. Wall Street looks like us now. Matt Riches. Peace. Blessings. Financial freedom.